In 2001, a game was released that would forever change the landscape of the video game industry. A game that redefined open world design, storytelling, and the boundaries of what a virtual world could be. Grand Theft Auto 3 wasn't just a sequel, it was a revolution at that time. Before Grand Theft Auto 3, the series was known for its chaotic top-down gameplay. While GTA and GTA 2 both offered players freedom, they were limited by the technology and the design. But Rockstar Games, the developer behind the franchise, had much bigger ambitions. In the late 90s, 3D gaming was on the rise, and Rockstar saw an opportunity to evolve their beloved franchise. With the help and power of the PlayStation 2 and new developments in open world design, they embarked on creating a living, breathing metropolis. This city would become known as Liberty City. Inspired by the gritty streets of New York, Liberty City was a fully realized 3D open world, a place where players could roam free, interact with the environment, and create chaos at their own pace. But more than just an open world, Rockstar wanted a cinematic experience. The goal was clear: immerse player in a crime-ridden underworld where the lines between hero and villain are blurred, and the choices made by players have a lasting consequences. At its core, GTA 3 introduced player to a revolutionary blend of action, exploration, and a story-driven gameplay at that time. The third-person perspective brought players closer to the action than ever before, allowing them to engage in high-speed car chases, gunfights, and even casual interactions with NPCs. The game world was vast and offered unprecedented freedom. For the first time, players could steal any car, use any weapon, or just explore Liberty City at their own leisure. Missions followed a non-linear structure, allowing players to choose how and when to progress. And then there were the missions. From low-level crime jobs to massive heists, the mission provided a structured yet flexible way to experience the game's narrative. The freedom to play the way you wanted was GTA 3's most defining feature at that time. But GTA 3 wasn't just causing mayhem, it was also a masterclass in storytelling. At the heart of the game was Claude, a silent, nameless protagonist at that time, betrayed by his partner in crime Catalina. During a bank heist, left for dead, Claude seeks revenge, and by that, he was rising through the ranks of Liberty City's criminal underworld. Liberty City was filled with memorable characters, from the mafia boss like Salvatore Leone to the eccentric El Burro, and even street thugs with their own ambitions. Each character added a layer of depth to the game's world, making it feel, well, much more alive and dynamic. Unlike other games at that time, GTA 3 blurred the line between a protagonist and a villain, giving players to control over a morally ambiguous character. The world of Liberty City wasn't just a black and white, it was a shade of gritty grey. But GTA 3 wasn't just a technical marvel at that time, it was also one of the most controversial games ever made. Its depiction of crime, violence, and adult themes sparked an outrage from politicians and parent groups. Headlines read, "Is game too violent for kids, and does it promote criminal behavior? And is GTA misleading our childs?" The game allowed players to commit crimes, steal cars, and engage in gunfights. To some, this was the ultimate expression of freedom, and to others, it was a moral panic waiting to happen in real life. The debate around violence in video games reached a fever pitch with GTA 3, but despite the controversies, or perhaps let's just say because of them, GTA 3 became a massive commercial success at that time, selling millions of copies worldwide and solidifying Rockstar Games as an industry titan, and not only making GTA 3 one of the biggest gaming franchises of all time. GTA 3 truly changed how gaming industry worked at that time. The impact of GTA 3 on the gaming industry cannot be overstated. It redefined what an open world could be and laid the groundwork for countless other games that followed. Titles like Elder Scrolls, Red Dead Redemption, and The Witcher all drew inspiration from Rockstar's design philosophy. For Rockstar Games, GTA 3 was just the beginning. The success of the game paved the way for even more ambiguous titles in future, such as Vice City, San Andreas, and eventually the near release of GTA 6, which took the open world genre to new heights. But it's GTA 3 that stands as the blueprint, a bold experiment that changed not just how we play games, but how we experience their virtual world. In a world filled with boundaries, GTA 3 offered us freedom. Freedom to explore, freedom to create, and freedom to play the way we wanted. Whether it was following the storyline, completing side missions, or even simply enjoying the chaos, GTA 3 gave players the tools to make Liberty City truly their own. Over 2 decades later, GTA 3 remains as one of the most important video games ever made. It changed the way developers approached open world design, raised the bar of storytelling, and expanded the horizon of what video games could achieve. In the streets of Liberty City, a new era of gaming was born, and that era started with GTA 3.